Before I got this laptop for the past 6 to 7 years I had an ASUS ROG laptop with a GeForce 860 meters in it. It finally was on its last legs, so I decided to buy another ASUS ROG as it had been so reliable and tough to boot. When I got my new laptop I liked the look of it. It booted up and did typical setup things, update Windows, install programs I use, etc. A few things I noticed that kind of annoyed me about this laptop. USB ports were put on the left instead of right side. I have many backup/external drives that are on the right side of my desk, and due to the position of the chair/leg area I do not have much room on the left for those things. A minor inconvenience, of course. Also, the reduction of 4 USB ports to 3 is a bit of an inconvenience too, as I have both a wireless mouse and headset that I use, leaving only one port free most of the time. Though to be honest I knew about that to begin with, but it would be nice to have more ports without needing an external hub. Again, these are small inconveniences. I do enjoy having the HDMI port on the back so it's out of the way of things on my desk, same for the power plug. My one real gripe about the HDMI is that whenever it's plugged in the resolution changes to a lower one due to it thinking that my laptop screen is the HD TV that I have connected to it to watch movies/YouTube on via my laptop. Once I unplug it though, it goes back to the right resolution for both video editing and gaming. This leads to another issue I ran into with this laptop. If you want to play any high-end games such as COD, Warzone, you have to go into the provided software armory crate to change your settings from silent to performance or turbo to get the performance needed, or else things tend to lock up or crash. Edit: after some driver updated and fiddling with NVIDIA software, which was the problem in the long run as it was fighting for control all the time with the armory software that is provided with the laptop. I like the armory but not enough to fight it, so I disabled its control of the graphics decisions and said let Windows do it, which it in turn said NVIDIA can play with things. Which is what you really want, as they know the graphics chip better than ASUS does. So it plays great now. I'm an experienced IT guy, so for me it was an easy find/fix. But for the average gamer it would be a big thing, as there is nothing saying to do that. I will also say that though the laptop is thinner, the fans are louder when in performance/turbo mode. It's so loud you can barely hear things in game edit, when in turbo mode/armory, unless you crank the volume up quite a bit, so I would suggest again that if you have the time, find your way through. My last laptop, even when the fans were going full throttle, did not make this much noise, so that is a little disappointing to say the least. So I will say these are things that they need to address better in the future. Personally, I could care less about battery life altogether due to my using my laptop as a space-saving PC instead of a portable gaming rig. I will also say to you, if you are thinking of buying this model, get the one with the 1 or 2 terabytes drive in it, as this one did not have a slot for SSD drive non-M.2. So the 512 GB Intel M.2 2281 UHC that came with this is being eaten up quick, and I can't use my recently bought 3 months ago 2 TB non-M.2 SSD drive with this laptop at all. Cheers and thanks for the Mies advertisement of connections ASUS. There is no brackets or holding cage for a one. There is no ribbon connector. Nada. If you are going to sell a laptop as a gaming rig, at least include the 1 TB or a big notice this only has one M.2 port. Second one is used by your internal Wi-Fi card. Seriously, would it kill you to put in 3 meters, 2 ports in a gaming laptop? Which again is just a horrible idea for any gaming rig. You really need one drive for your OS only. Then secondary drive for programs and games/video editing, temp storage to get the best gaming/video editing performance possible. Click link in description for more reviews.